I've been waiting on this fight for a long time. Carl Froch versus Andre Ward. You gotta love it. I mean, I was pissed when it didn't happen in October. I like Carl Froch. I do. I really like Carl Froch. I didn't used to like him, and I can admit that. I didn't know too much about him. First time I seen him fight is when he fought Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor was, I thought, had more athletic ability. But when it came to mental toughness, the toughness that I think every boxer should have, because if you don't have it, you won't last in this sport, Carl Froch possesses that. He has mental toughness. So he beat a lot of guys that was more athletic than him. Andre Dirrell, he beat him, even though I thought Dirrell won. I think because he fought overseas, But it's neither here nor there. That shit happens as a part of boxing. But he was Dirrell's more athletic than Froch. But Froch beat him. Tough. He feels himself. He's into himself. He believes in his ability. Andre Ward is a fighter that he's never faced like this because Ward is just as tough and he'll take it to you and he won't back down. Like when Andre Dirrell fought him, he was kind of timid, kind of scared a little bit. You could kind of tell he was timid. But had Dirrell just stood his ground and backed him up, he would have beat Froch easy. But he didn't do that. So now we got Ward. Ward got the mental. He's like a version of Bernard Hopkins. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's like a Bernard Hopkins, but with better boxing ability, and he can adapt. That's what makes Andre Ward the type of fighter that he is. Froch, they using this excuse now, talking about Ward's a dirty fighter because he whooped the shit out of Kessler, and Froch couldn't do that. Even his fans, if you go look at these YouTube videos and you read the comments, anything that's on Froch, they'll say Ward's a dirty fighter. They don't know shit about Ward. If you go back and look at previous fights from Ward, he ain't never had no problem with headbutts, like Timothy, the head monster Bradley. That's how you know guys that don't follow boxing. You got these guys that follow this one fighter Froch, and they just talking shit. It's stupid. But he's going to have a reality check. He's going to see what time it is when he get in there with Ward, because Ward's going to win, I think, unanimous decision. And it's gonna be some interesting work. I would like to call it easy work, but it's gonna be interesting because Carl Froch has a toughness to him, and it's gonna be hard to break him mentally. So he's gonna be determined the whole fight. You can't never count out Carl Froch, and he has some power in his punches that can change the fight, but he got to land it, and that's all he's worried about. Power. I hit harder than you. You can't knock nobody out. I can knock you out with one punch. I can stretch you out. That's all he's worried about. This ain't a power punching contest. Who gonna land the most leather? Who gonna shut somebody out? This is a chess match. And if Carl Froch is going there trying to knock Ward out, he gonna lose big time. And he tries to get in Ward's head. I see how he be trying to get in Ward's head. They did the stare down. Come to find out, this motherfucker trying to squeeze his hand and shit, trying to punk him and shit. His trainer, Virgil, what's his name? Was it Virgil Green? He trying to squeeze this motherfucker hand too. Virgil Green said some slick shit to him, and he wanted to squeeze his hands. He squeezed his hands. I like Froch because he tough. He trying to get in your head shit. He talking this shit right now. He trying to get in his head. Motherfucker, you gonna let me get in your head, goddammit. Ward like, yeah, you can't get in my head. I wish Ward to holler off and cuss his motherfucking ass out. Bitch, you ain't shit. That's what I want him to say. But he's the son of God. He's a class act. I can't hate on him for that. I just wish he was a little bit grimy. Because let's be honest, in this sport, controversy sells. You can't be too nice. You can't be. They don't want to see that. The more haters you have, the more money you can make in this sport. That's a fact. I wish the fight happened back in October, but it didn't happen. He got cut, and they said they're gonna target Ward's cut. Virgil, his trainer said, "Okay, we're gonna target that nose, that carrot nose you got. Look like a carrot." It's gonna be an interesting fight. I can't wait. I like both fighters, but I gotta go with Ward, man. I think Ward gonna take him to school. He gonna school him. He gonna be surprised how good Ward is. He's a dirty fighter. Yeah, okay. He gonna be a dirty fighter, all right. Carl Froch hitting rabbit punching and shit. Darrell rabbit punching his ass off, picking him up, slamming him and shit. He already just said he's willing to fight dirty with Andre Ward. That lets me know right there he gonna be fighting dirty and shit. You know, but well, I want to see how uncomfortable Carl Froch is when Ward goes on the inside on him and fights the inside fight. Is he gonna fight? Is he gonna do the rabbit punching? Because Ward, to me, can outbox him and he can box him inside and outside. Froch got a nice jab. He just, you know, he's tough. I can't take nothing from Carl Froch. He's tough. But we gonna see. I got Ward. I gotta go with my man Ward, man. I gotta go with SOG. I gotta go with SOG. But anyway, that's pretty much it, man. I just want y'all to see the weigh-in and shit. SOG. There's a video I made called Post-Fight Tim Bradley versus Nate Campbell. I made it August 2nd, 2009. You can't really see it. Even if I zoom in, you can't see that shit. But these was my thoughts on who I thought was going to win the tournament, super middleweight tournament, before it even started. But, you know, I'm going to concentrate on this super middleweight tournament coming up. I do have an idea who I think is going to be victorious. But I got to do a little bit more research on a couple of fighters. 2 fighters to be exact. I've only seen them fight a couple of times. But I'm going to say this, though. I think it's going to boil down to Darrell Ward. Andre Ward. Darrell's not in it no more, so, you know, Ward, you know, I'm sticking to it. Even though Ward, they didn't have Ward to win. I remember like it was yesterday. They had Mikkel Kessler. They said Ward wouldn't have as much experience. He ain't fought nobody. All this other shit. But it is what it is.